Hey, so I'm in the what we call the coloring station at our house. We've got crayons, and this is where the kids can just craft and have a good time. And we've got a bunch of bookshelves and all kinds of books. But I wanted to just let you know something that we do. My wife is really great at this. Tanner does a great job where almost every night we just want to be reading to our kids, and not just devotionals and Bible stories. But we try to just let them pick most nights. Say, hey, go pick a book that we're going to read. Sometimes we let all six pick a book. That takes a while. You got to carve out some time for that. Sometimes we'll just say, hey, a few of you pick a book, and they're not necessarily Bible-based books. Like we read this one the other night. It's The Napping House. It's just a fun little book, illustrated. There's pictures, and it's just something fun that they wanted to read. Here's one, Little Blue Truck. We've read that before with our triplets, and they love this. And it's kind of like a Aesop's Fables. It teaches some principles, but it's just a fun book and good illustration. And so I just want to encourage you, when you're with your kids, carve out some time, make it a regular practice to sit and read, for them to just listen to you tell a story. Because the better that you become doing that, the better they become listening, the better I believe that they're going to receive the story of God's truth, the story of who He is. And I think that it's just going to make your family time that much richer, because in most stories you can probably pull out some truth that you can use to point them back to God. And if you can train them to connect to God to whatever the story is, that's even better. Certain stories we read with older kids. We've read the Little House on the Prairie series. We've read the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Narnia series with them. And so we'll just sit and read a chapter every other night, or however often we can, and just work through those series. And that's a fun thing to do. Those books, they're not necessarily directly about God, but very indirectly they are. And there's a lot of things you can teach. So pick a series like that if your kids are older, even junior high age, like spend some time just reading with them, and then gives you something to talk about.